individual of a few words who would rather spend most of her time outside the temple's boundaries to hunt than to interact with those she is unfamiliar with. She is best recognized for her flawless archery and her rather unusual appearance, presenting herself as a marmot who will scream at any incoming danger. When the other maidens carry out tasks outside the temple, Narangerel would usually follow behind them as a bodyguard, or stay behind to guard the temple's forest borders. Although she is rarely ever seen fighting alongside her fellow shrine maidens, some would attest to her exceptional marksmanship in the rare instance that they do witness Narangerel wield her bow and arrow, never missing a single target, no matter how small or agile. Narangerel is the temple's best ranger, given the role of both patroller and courier. As an anthropomorphic marmot, she has a naturally high endurance and strength, allowing her to patrol the surrounding fields and forests tirelessly, while also being capable of defending herself against minor threats. Through training, she has improved her survival skills, agility, and perception. Other than her natural traits, Narangerel is best known for her archery. She wields a recurved bow with runes inscribed on the limbs while having a draw weight of 65 pounds, perfect for both hunting most large game and shutting the lights out for an unsuspecting enemy from, if my calculations serve me right, at least 110 to 120 yards away. Kindly correct me if I'm wrong, okay? Of course, this is not the only trick this marmot has up her sleeves. Narangerel can also awaken her mythical origin, transforming her from a marmot to a legendary human. In this form, her bow has also become surprisingly stronger, now having a draw weight of nearly 100 to 120 pounds, while also imbuing the arrows that she fires with the blaze of the sun itself, disintegrating anything the arrow strikes. While this form is Narangerel's strongest, she is unable to maintain this form for too long. Unlike her maiden peers, Narangerel's marmot form is a curse binding her from unleashing her true potential. So, prolonged transformation will begin to strain her muscles until she is unable to move, hence transforming only in very dire situations. Narangerel is based on the Mongolian mythical archer known as Erkimergen, the man who rode on horseback and promised to shoot down the 7 suns in the sky, only to miss the last one thanks to a bird, and so he cuts his thumbs off and became a marmot. I was honestly surprised that there was a mythical legend that matches the intended role and combat style of Narangerel. I honestly loved the idea of Narangerel being a marmot, who can transform into what is essentially her prime state. Now here comes my first challenge. I had no clue how to draw a marmot. So far, I am satisfied by the attire that she will be wearing, but trying to draw her head was the tricky part. Like Yen and Myung-moon, she will be getting a couple of tweaks in her design, especially in terms of making a better shape for her head. As of now, I am watching YouTube videos of marmots screaming. They sound like whistles. Furthermore, she is also somewhat of a joke character, often seen peeking from the bushes when the other maidens are shown doing whatever activities. As she is introverted and not very keen on social interactions, she prefers to be distant. Other than that, there are not a lot of plans for Narangerel for now. But what I can tell you is that I am focusing on adjusting my style to drawing a damn marmot. And that will be all for today. This has been Kyle, signing off now. Thank you for tuning in. Bye-bye.